Well, hello. Welcome to today's Dashcam Diary with Disabled with me, chronically happy. Just leaving my chiropractor appointment. Headed to my primary care doctor appointment. One appointment to another. It's appointment day. Just like tomorrow will be first thing in the morning sometime. Because I've got some testing to do. I'm finally talked to my endocrinologist yesterday. Finally. And his office still hasn't called me to schedule for tomorrow's appointment. So I've got to do that today after I get home from all my other appointments that I'm doing today. So I addressed my concerns of having low cortisol, low ACTH, and high growth hormone in my labs that I had my endocrinologist do for me. And well, those just did not come back right. 2 lows and a high. High growth hormone and low ACTH and low cortisol. And since I haven't been on any steroids in a while, there's no reason for me to have those test results be the ranges that they were. But also, I always hear this from doctors, it's only mildly something. I hate it when doctors are dismissive of a patient's concerns when it comes to anything. I feel like it's very dismissive when they say that it's only mildly out of range. F you and you're mildly out of whatever, mother truckers. Seriously. Stop trying to gaslight your patient's concerns. It may not be a concern to you, but you need to find a way to make the patient understand why it's not a concern and why they aren't taking a mild out of range seriously. And I know I'm not going to go off on a doctor that I haven't given a speech to about EDS, or let them get to know me first before I give them my speech about EDS and how anything out of range, whether it's slightly out of range or not, it affects somebody with EDS significantly different than a person that does not have EDS. A person with EDS is more sensitive to everything. Sensitive to results being off, sensitive to hormones levels being different, sensitive to anything that is slightly considered average or normal for others. They use that as a guideline, as a guideline only, and they only use it as such, as a guideline to try and make their decisions. But it's up to you to do your own advocacy for yourself against doctors. That may seem a little dismissive. I am a little bit less sensitive to doctors' words. I try my best with my medical PTSD not to go off on a mother trucker during an appointment. It does neither of us any good to not have a good working relationship, partnership, as you're trying to care for you yourself or them as the patient. I so wished I worked in medical care just so I could be kind and empathetic to everybody that walked in that door. I wished I could work because I know I would make a great worker in no matter what I did. I did when I was a worker up until my disabilities. I worked hard at every job in my life. I worked myself to the fullest. I have done my time working. I have worked for 40 years. And even then, I still don't have enough for my early retirement disabled life. And then all the money it costs for me to get treatments that insurance does not cover and will never cover because it's experimental, and the FDA doesn't want to lose out on big pharma, and so it is what it is. This is how our country is ran. There's not much I can do about it besides yell at the top of my lungs and advocate the best I can for myself. Make awareness videos like such, explaining what I deal with being disabled. I became disabled very young at the age of 38, which is still not young compared to some other people I know with EDS that are way more disabled and have disabling symptoms more than me. There's people younger than me that feel worse than me and have way different symptoms, but all under the same EDS umbrella. We're all very similar, but we're all very different. But the one thing that is 100% the same in an EDSer is we are all more sensitive. Physically, organ anatomy-wise, everything. We are way more sensitive than the average person that does not have connective tissue issues. Connective tissues are made up of everything in your body. So everything in your body can go haywire because of EDS. And it may not go full-blown haywire, but it goes haywire where you feel it. And I've been feeling really sluggish the last few days. I have been in bed the majority of the weekend, except for when I went to go, which was Monday. Not working and having a set schedule, I do forget the days of the week sometimes. Monday was when I did something, but Saturday, Sunday, no. My sleep got all screwed up, and I was trying to work my way back to a better sleep schedule this week. I don't know what's changed. I don't know if it's just because I've been more immobile and then also thinking about things a little bit more. But also dealing with my dog, my poor baby, my poor Stormy dog. She was at the vet all day yesterday. Poor thing. They gave her some nasty prescription food, and she absolutely will not touch it. She will not eat it. I don't know how to make her eat it. I can't force it down her throat. I'm not going to do that. But she don't want to eat that kibble, man. I tried everything. My mom even tried disguising it in chicken juice and chicken with it, and barely any kibble in there at all, and she wouldn't even want to eat the chicken with it. That prescription dog food is trash, dude. Prescription stuff, she will not eat it. It's just way too bland. It's got no flavor for her. It's not. I don't know what I'm going to do for my dog, dude. I don't know what to do for her. She had, I'm feeling my feelings right now. My poor dog had a barium swallow yesterday. She was at the vet all day. I had to drop her off in the morning, and then I picked her up at the end of the working hours. I had to schedule my dog for an endoscopy. The barium swallow did not show any obstruction of anything, but there was still some barium in her stomach, indicating gastroparesis, just like her mom. My poor dog. That hurts my heart. Because the reason I didn't have kids is because I didn't want to have kids have these kind of problems like I've got. It is a hard life. It's hard enough to live life as a regular person. Life is hard. life is. It's so beautiful, and I'm so glad and thankful to be alive. But I would not wish anybody to live like this with these diseases. My mom having to watch me suffer. I mean, I can see it in her face. Some days, she hates how bad off I am. Because if she had known that her and my dad would pass this on to me, they would not have had me. Because her watching me suffer is like the hardest for my mom. Her own pain is nothing to her. And I know she hurts, and I know she's in so much pain every day. And her vertigo issues and all her other things that are going on, and her tumor on her vestibular nerve that if they operate, she could go deaf in one or both ears. And so she doesn't want to have surgery on it. So my mom's health is a wreck. My dad's health is kind of a wreck right now too. My dad's extremely overweight. My mom is a little overweight too. But my dad definitely needs to lose some weight. But also my dad's been on a lot of steroids too. Adjustment went good this morning. I'm gonna switch gears here. I'm not trying to get stuck in my feelings. It's okay to feel feelings. It's okay to not be okay. You're not alone. Never think you're alone in not okay days. And it's okay to not be okay. But just don't get stuck in your feelings. So many changes in my chiropractor today, like changes in my body. Like I had a lot of movement. I was so effed up. I was so out of alignment. And even if I had been on time, I don't think we would have gotten everything. But I can't go back to 3 times a week adjustments. I just cannot do that. 1, financially. 2, there's just a lot of change in my body, and it puts a lot of stress in my body when I do a lot of that. So, stupid spam. No. To my doctor's appointment as well, so about to end this dash cam. But I just wanted to leave everybody on a good note. It's okay to feel your feelings. My uncle got out of jail. He is now staying at our house, so that is yet another change. I don't know if my hard time of falling asleep is because of all the different changes lately, the things going on with my dog, the trauma of my uncle taking his whole prescription of 40 to 90 muscle relaxers, and then him going to jail, and then seeing him in jail and in court, and now he's staying with us. And if he messes up, man, like with my mom, that's his last bridge. The rest of all my mom's and uncle's brothers and sisters, they have no way to help him. Nobody has any way to help him. My mom is basically his last chance at any kind of anything. I need this lane. So I hope he can keep his crap together. I hope he's done with women, because it's always been women that have caused him such heartache to where he's wanted to take his life. So kind of heavy topics today, but it's what I've been dealing with. This is real life. This is my uncle got lucky. Is all I can say. The DA dropped all but one charge. He had like 3 or 4 charges, but they dropped all but one, and it's just a misdemeanor, and it's a violation of the no contact order with his ex. And that's all because my uncle has a good heart, guys. Like, yes, he has mental health issues. Yes, he makes impulsive decisions because he's had untreated ADHD his entire life. He's not on treatment for it now. I don't think it would do him any good anyways at this point. Because he's abused all kinds of substances the majority of his life. He's now basically just on alcohol and MJ. Thankfully he doesn't do any of that other stuff anymore. But having behavioral issues as a kid his entire life, impulsivity problems. He's had undiagnosed and untreated mental health conditions his entire life. Started with basically behavior issues and ADHD or ADD, and then just escalated. Dang, this place is busy today. Maybe I need to pick a different day of the week to come. I don't know, man. Alright, well, I still have like a half hour or 45 minutes till my appointment, so I can finish up the Dashcam here. So yeah, he's had issues his entire life, and he's chose the wrong women his entire life, and so that hasn't helped him any. All he needs to do is get on the right mental health medication, get right on he has a heart condition now too, so he's got to take stuff for that. But other than that, he's doing good. Gosh, I feel like something is still out in my upper back. I know there is something still out. The inflammation is so bad. I'm so inflamed. So inflamed, guys. And it hurts. Should have done a sinus rinse this morning, and I couldn't. My uncle was in the bathroom. So now I also have to share a bathroom. My uncle. I might as well take all my medication while I'm at it before I go in my doctor. Oh, I can't take my copper supplement because that stuff made me. Taking my copper supplement, it said eat with a meal, and I took it fine with my other medications other days and not been a problem. But the other day, it was a problem. I threw up all my medication, and I just couldn't have any medication that day. I had to think about which pill I just took. Alright. I was like, why do I only have one of these? I thought I had my magnesium in my hand, so I was like, why do I only have one in my hand? Well, it was my other capsule that was in my hand. Alright, take those out, knowing I already took those. Alright, do not take copper until I eat, and I'm not going to eat until after I do my labs, because I like to do my labs fasting. way back. I forgot they called yesterday. I gotta do some labs at Salem VA. So, I am thinking about asking my doctor for a brain MRI with contrast today, because now that I have this other issue going on with my endocrinologist, not issue, but like, you know, endocrine system type issue where I'm getting testing done tomorrow, I want to help rule out that there's any tumor on my pituitary gland. I just need to rule it out. I don't feel like it is not medically necessary. I feel like my doctor can find a reason or a way to word it where my insurance is like, all right, whatever. Just pay your copay. Go get your MRI. Make your copay. Which, now that I have a little bit of money, I'm not going to wait around for the VA to schedule my MRIs. I'm going to just use Medicare still. I have almost this entire time anyways. But I'm in a mast cell flare. My face is so poofy. So yeah, I just wanted to get my stuff straight. Like, I got my, so what I have scheduled now is a neurosurgeon. So next Thursday I have my yearly mammogram appointment. I have trigger point injections next week, but honestly, I don't know if I really want to get any trigger point injections again. I feel like having them too frequently, like I have been each month, has been a little bit too much. I think it helps when it's sporadic and not very often, but like I said, EBS makes somebody extra sensitive to everything. So honestly, with me knowing I am sensitive to everything and I'm allergic to almost every kind of medication out there now, I put it all over, man. My lips are all dry. But my inflammation is so systemic right now. I have such a fat face. I have double chin easily. I mean, I have double chin on go like this anyways, but like, everybody does. Let me just redo my hair things. Gosh, disabled life is so much harder than regular life. I'm in such a mast cell flare. It's probably the junk food I'm eating. 100%. I need to stop eating the junk and eat better. I'm just gonna wear my hair anyways, but I just wanted to get my hair refreshed before I see my regular doctor. My chiropractor always messes up my hair. No matter what I do. You can really see my bald spots right now too. Look at this. Like, wish that would just stay in there. Gosh, the inflammation in my face is so fat today. It's the lack of sleep, it's the bad food, it's the changes at the house, the dog, one is so higher than the other. There. Can I make them the same? No, not at all. Gosh, why can't I just do things right the first time? just can't seem to sit up straight. I just feel like I'm so completely off on the inside. It's a terrible feeling. I can feel like I feel like my spine is just so whacked. My spinal cord hurts. I have so much inflammation. This is such a hard life. I really don't wish anybody to ever get sick like this. Now the hat. At least I look presentable with my fat face day. I don't know if I should do a wheelchair today or if I should just walk. I think it's wheelchair day. So anyways, thank you all for joining me for today's Dashcam. We had some feelings moments. We had some moments of happiness, laughing, a little frustration, but appreciativeness, happy, thankful. Those are my words for today. Thankful, love, appreciative. Life is beautiful. Life is a gift. Don't forget to tell those that you love them, because you never know when the last moment will be that you can tell them that. You might not get a chance. Tomorrow's never promised, but every day is a new day. So, a couple wise sayings that I love to say all the time. So, just reminding you all of the same. Be thankful, because it is a gift to be alive. No matter how horrible that life may be, it's still a gift. And you should treat your life with kindness to yourself and others. Never forget it. Peace out.